Surely. Ow, 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 ow. I hear music. I hear music. You might not hear music, but I hear music. Chef Drama is in the house. Chef Drama is in the house. Yes, 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 yes. So, thanks for joining in. We're going to wait a few minutes tonight. I'm very excited. Super excited about what's cooking in the kitchen tonight. Oh my God. Of course, you know, it's Chef Drama, Chef Taylor, Chef Drama from Next Level Chef. Season 2 with Gordon Ramsay, Nyesha Arrington, and Richard Blaze, my mentor. And you know, Chef, all of y'all's Next Level Chef premieres this coming Sunday on Hulu. Check your local listings, Fox Network. I know I'm going to have a watch party just for season 3. I know some of the contestants on season 3. Let's shout out for Alexandria in New Jersey. Let's go, Alex. Let's go. Let's go. Cooking with Chef Zange. You know? So anyway, tonight I'm super excited because we're making something very simple, quick, and easy. You know, who says keto has to be boring and expensive, you know? So we're making a low-carb pizza. Monday night pizza. You can cuddle up with your boo or just cuddle up and watch TV or watch a game, football, you know, or something, you know? So, hey, I'm super excited about this pizza. You know, yes, you can still have pizza night on keto. This is day 7 of our keto challenge, 19-day keto challenge. So yeah, I'm excited. We made it 7 days. Cheers. I'm drinking some decaf coffee. I can't have caffeine tonight because I'll be up all night long. I don't want to do that. Then I'll miss breakfast tomorrow. So, let's start cooking. I can't tell you how excited I am. I guess I've already said that. So, we're going to go ahead and brown off our ground beef. You can use whatever protein you want. You can use ground lamb, ground chicken. In fact, you can ground your own chicken. Take a chicken breast, put it in your processor, boom, season it the way you want to season it, and do what you got to do to make your own pizza. And I'm going to use just a little squirts of olive oil. You can use avocado oil, grapeseed oil, whatever oil you wish, as long as it's a low-carb oil that doesn't have all that stuff that we don't need. And so, if you haven't decided to join the 19-day keto challenge, today can be your first day. And you count down from this day for 19 days. And you will be shocked to see what 19 days will do for your body. And I think after 19 days, you'll be sold. It'll then be your lifestyle. That's what got me. Coming from 289 pounds. 289 pounds to now. You know, I am going to show you, I told you guys, I would show you a picture of Chef at 289 pounds. Now, on this picture I'm going to show you, I may have been just a little less than 289 pounds, but I was 289 pounds. I'll show you more pictures later, but I'm just going to let you peek at this. This was Chef on the right here at about 280 something. I don't know what, but, and that's me um, in December. I think around December or maybe December or November. I think I did some media with TV5 or something, but I've lost over 147 pounds. So I'm showing you that to let you know that this does work. Now this shirt is a little big, but I have lost 147 pounds. And gained a little bit during the holidays because I got a little crazy, not too crazy. Maybe like 6 or 7 pounds. But I'm getting it back off with this 19-day challenge. Might lose a little bit more than what I wanted to lose, but it's a lifestyle for me. And so I'm using a little ground beef mixed with some ground lamb.
So Tammy says that she was 450 and now she weighs 149.
Go! There you go. There you go. You see that?
That was Tammy.
There you go, Tammy. So keep chiming in. Let people know that this does work. And it's not hard. You don't even miss the things that you were eating that was doing all this damage to your body. I know I don't. And I'm very conscious of what I'm eating now. Now I'm going to put a little fresh garlic in my mixture of protein. I'm just going to stir that. And one thing, you can add whatever you want. You can use onions, whatever you want in your tacos. We're just using ground beef and lamb mixture, and we're going to add some taco seasoning. And we're making mini pizzas, low-carb pizzas. And by using this taco mixture, you won't really need very much else. You could add a little cumin in there, but one thing about these packages, they already have all that in there. And you don't have to use the whole package, just use a small amount. Depends on how many tacos, how many pizzas that you're making. I keep saying tacos, and it's because I'm using this taco mix. Just whatever taco mix you want to use. And you don't have to use that. You can use any herbs that you want to. Salt, pepper, cumin, basil, just whatever. Whatever you want to use that's going to give you the flavor, the Shazam that you're shooting for with your pizza. And I just love this because I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. And I'm not. I have this on a weekend, on a weekday, whatever, whenever I want it. Little mini pizzas.
How long did it take you to lose your weight?
I guess I've been doing this for, maybe about a year. I lost maybe 100 pounds, close to about a year. But it was falling off so fast. And that's with me not doing it every day of the week. That's with me doing it after I lost maybe like 50 pounds or 60 pounds. That's when I said, hey, let me start getting off on the weekend. So I would do Monday through Friday, and I would Saturday, Sunday, I would get out and do, if I wanted some turkey and dressing, whatever. I enjoyed life on the weekend. And then Monday through Friday, I was keto, baby. And so this is the end result. This shirt is kind of big, but this is the result. Coming from 289 until now. And so Chef does not, may I repeat, I do not want to go back to that.
Linda Coleman says, so keto really works.
I'm your result. To show you that yes, it indeed works. We're just going to put our beef and lamb right into that bowl. And we're going to start building. We're going to start building in just a minute. This is just to let you know that this works like magic. Like magic. She's glad what?
She caught you online.
I'm glad you did too, Kim. And I try to do this at least once a day. Some days I miss because life gets so busy. But I'm here tonight. I am here tonight. And so, let's start building our pizzas. So what I do 2 layers. This is what makes it so good. So, I have some cream cheese that I just kind of warmed just a little. And you're like, now what does cream cheese have to do with the pizza? Believe me, baby, wait until you try this. Wait until you try this pizza. This low-carb pizza. So the cream cheese comes into play of like a Mexican pizza. Like, you don't want to have the beans because they're high in carbs. So we can have cream cheese. So this is going to give you that, I guess that bean consistency, that taste, that what you feel like you're missing, but you're not because you're getting that cream cheese. Yes, cream cheese is keto friendly, but you don't want to use too much of it because you got to keep in mind you don't want to develop high cholesterol. And I think that's what some people run from keto because you think you have to consume all that meat and all the dairy. No, you do not. You do not have to do that. And I didn't do it. There's no need. So, the sauce that we're using, you can actually use a regular low-carb pasta sauce, which is Rails, or what was it I used the other day? Michael's of Brooklyn. It has the same amount of carbs. I don't have the container, but you can look it up. Michael's of Brooklyn. You can get that at Fresh Market, and you can get Rails anywhere, like Kroger, Target, Walmart, wherever. Even if you go to Costco, they have a double pack where you can get 2 or 3 of these for the price of, I don't know the cost, but it's not very expensive. And Rails, it has very few carbs, and the key is very low sugar. I think it may have, 4 grams of sugar per serving. So that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing compared to what we're using when we're not following the keto lifestyle. Can you imagine the carbs that we're getting? I'm very conscious of it now, but doing keto, man, I can't even tell you how many carbs and how many grams of sugar I was taking in every day. However, Rails has a pizza sauce. You don't necessarily have to buy this because you can take your pasta sauce, Rails, something that's low carb and low sugar, and add some basil, whatever Italian herbs to that and use it and be just the same. So we're going to put that right there. And this is our sauce. So we're going to just do this. You don't have to toast your low carb shells, but I like to because when I make this, I think about Pizza Hut or just a mini pizza, and I want it kind of crispy. Now we're going to do this in an air fryer. I've had an air fryer, baby, for maybe 2 years. Because when I started keto, I ran out and bought one. And so this is a low carb wrap. I buy these at Aldi. But you can get them at Kroger, Target, just wherever. Low carb wraps are pretty common. And so we're going to use just a little squirt of olive oil, just a little. And we're going to just toast our low carb wrapper. And I'm going to spray the other side one time. And we want it kind of crispy, but by using the air fryer, it's going to give you that crisp also. Thing is, I was mentioning I went out and bought the air fryer, maybe 2 years ago when I started keto, and never opened the box until tonight. I thought, I think let's do a mini pizza. So I grabbed the box that was in the garage at all places, went and found it, and here we are, making a low-carb pizza tonight. So I've always made these pizzas in the oven, convection oven, and for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And Viola, it's perfect. And so, since I had the air fryer, I said, let's give it a try. Because I know it's going to be good. just like anything else chefs makes. Oh yeah, you don't really have to do this, but I thought if I'm going to show them how to do this, let's show them how to do it the right way. And there is no right way. The right way is however you get your tail in the kitchen and cook it. That is the right way. Make it as simple as you can.
Kiki says she makes hers with her toppings in 4 minutes in the air.
There you go. Very easy. Very easy. If I stop talking, I can do this in 4 minutes. But I'm trying to help so many people because I'm so excited about what this lifestyle has done to me. It has changed my life. I'm a different person. Total.
Kiki, what she puts on her pizza.
Yeah, pizza. Kiki, what do you put on your pizza? Tell me.
Keep talking.
What do you put on your pizzas, baby? I want to know. Because no two pizzas are the same.
That's right.
No two pizzas are the same. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to build. Let's build. What did I do? Oh, there we go. What did we do with the cream cheese? So there we go. And I didn't even season this, but you can. But I'm not because this pizza is going to have so many layers. Just a little thin layer. Not much.
Could you use cottage cheese?
You can use cottage cheese too. Whatever you want to. And if you're not a fan of cream cheese, don't even use it. Throw this step in the trash. Just use one layer. The reason I do this, because I want to use lots of toppings. So it's like getting two pizzas in one. So this layer is going to have some of everything. We'll do a little spinach there.
Kiki says she uses Canadian bacon, pineapple.
There you go. Come on, baby. There you go.
Pepperoni in the bag.
It's like looking in your refrigerator.
Tammy likes spinach and mushrooms.
Whatever you have, use it. Use it. And we're going to put a little cheese in there. There you go. And I'm not going to put much because I want to have a little fun. So there we go. We're going to layer that. Now, this is the fun part. So that's all the cream cheese we're going to use. We're not going to use much. Now, what we're going to use here, I'm not even adding any other herbs or anything to this pizza sauce because it has everything in here.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, look how rich it looks. Can you see that? You don't need much. Maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons. Use as much as you like. Because, if I weren't taping this, and I'd have it falling all out of the little mini crust there. It's going to taste like a crust when it comes out of the oven. Oh, let me just. Wow. That tastes good. Now, I'm a garlic fanatic, so I'm going to put just a little fresh garlic. You can skip that part if you're not crazy about garlic, but hey, I love garlic. And I have some fresh pesto. Pesto is keto friendly. You can buy your own pesto or you can make your own. Can you just taste that already with that fresh pesto? Oh! Okay, now, pepperoni. Put a few pepperonis there. Because we're going to come back and put more pepperoni on there. And I have our lamb and our beef mixture. And I should have put that on there before the pepperoni.
I'll bring this a little closer for you.
Okay. Ooh. You're making it. Can you smell that? Can you even taste it already? Oh. And you can put feta, whatever cheeses you want to. Because remember, cheese is keto friendly.
Kiki says you're getting fancy.
Oh, stop it. Because usually you can make these very simple. You don't have to do so fancy, guys. But I'm just trying to show you can have fun with this.
All the possibilities.
Right. And see, this is why I lost the weight. Because I didn't feel like I was missing anything. I didn't feel like I was missing anything. In here just having fun. with a low carb, I'm about to say crust, low carb keto wrapper. But just having fun, you know. I'm gonna add a little cheese. Now this was already pre-grated. I don't really like to use the pre-grated, but this is what I had. But I also have some Parmesan. You can use a little feta, like I mentioned. Ooh. And you know what? I just happen to have a little smoked Gouda. Now you know smoked Gouda, baby. Putting smoked Gouda on anything will make you slap your mother, okay? Look at that. Woo! And we're gonna top it off with a little Parmesan. But we'll put more Parmesan when it comes out. Now, I think we're done. I don't want to go too crazy. Because Kiki said, I'm already being too fancy. Am I right, Kiki? Say, now, chef, enough is enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, let me see if I can get this into our basket. Let's see. There we go. Come on, chef. You got this. Mm-hmm. You got this, chef. You got this, chef. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see what else I want to put in here. I want to add a little pepper. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I know you're going to say, now, chef, a little salt, a little sea salt, just a little. And I was looking for, we're not going to worry about any basil and all that stuff because pesto, it already has it in there. Jesus. Now let's stick this right
here.
Oh, I'm like I'm missing something. We'll stick it here into our basket. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, chef.
Press the little button on the end so it locks.
Yeah.
No, on the end, there's a little button. No, right here.
It's locked.
Okay.
Yeah. See, this is new because I have never used the air fryer. I've always used the oven. Okay. Okay, I can't get that back.
Bring it. Pull it all the way. Bring it here. The pan.
It's in there good.
Give me 1 second.
Hang on, guys. I'm having a little difficulties trying to get. There you go. It should go in there. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And let's put this on.
It's already on.
Yeah.
You might want to.
So we're just gonna bake it for maybe like 3 minutes. That's probably too much time. I'm gonna check it periodically. And I didn't put any Kalamata olives on there. So I can always go back and add them. I'll tell you what. That beef and lamb is really, really good. But I didn't have to use lamb. I could have just used beef. Or if you're into pork, use ground pork. Use whatever meat you want to use, okay? Wow. I'm gonna chop a little calamus olives up because a pizza is not a pizza without olives. I'll tell you what olive I love to put on there. Just a plain old green olive. I'm a green olive fanatic. Whenever I order a pizza, I always say extra green olives. And they'll say, well, it's going to be extra. I say, I don't care. Just give me extra green olives. You know? You know, you want what you want when you want it. I'm going to open this because I'm going to add these olives. Ooh. Oh, my God. I know I shouldn't have did that. Okay. There we go. We're cooking with heat. And I make these when I'm in a hurry. Who was that said that they make these in their oven and it only takes a few minutes? Was that Kiki?
Yeah, it was Kiki.
Yeah. I normally make them in the oven and they're done in probably like no more than 3 minutes or more on convection. And before you know it, I'm sitting down eating. But I'll tell you, the key to this lifestyle is meal prep. And I think that's what made it successful for me, because I knew, even being a chef, I don't cook every day. People think chefs cook every single day. Baby, I do not. I don't. After owning a catering service here in Atlanta, I don't cook every day. That's the last thing I want to do, is to be in the kitchen cooking for self. No. I would prefer to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, and I still eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly. Sugar-free jelly and sugar-free peanut butter. And it tastes amazing. I don't miss the sugar. Yes, it has some sugar. Of course, peanuts have a natural sugar. So this peanut butter has 2 grams of sugar. 2 grams. But the other peanut butter, I don't even want to know how many grams of sugar it has. Sugar is in every single thing that we eat. Flour is in everything that we eat. When you pull your body off of those sugars and the carbs, the pounds melt like butter. And I saw that after being on keto for the first week. After losing 6 or 7 pounds in 1 week. And mind-blowing. So the second week was another 6 or 7 pounds. 12 to 14 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. And so I was sold. Okay. Ooh.
How's it look?
Ooh. Ooh. It's hot. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't she lovely?
You want it darker, chef, or you like it like that?
I think I like it like that. Do you think you want it darker?
No, it looks delicious.
Perfect. So, tell you what I'm going to do. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to, it's all about, you know what it's all about, right? It's all about
presentation.
There you go. I got to put a little.
You with your eyes first.
Right, I got to put a little parsley on it. But all about meal prep. And I know you don't want to eat the same old thing every day. Well, on a Sunday, get in the kitchen, or Wednesday, whatever day you have free, and just meal prep. Do like 2 or 3 meals the same, two that are not. And you'll be surprised at how successful you are. And the key to that is when you leave the house, making sure that you have, there you go, it looks a lot better. And we'll add some diced pimentos on it. And Kiki said, now Daryl, eat the food, eat that pizza and be done with it. Now that's pretty. Now let's plate her up. Move our peanut butter and jelly. Now where did my plate go? Let's see. Let me grab one. And everyone knows I love a pizza. Ooh, that's pretty. Yes. Yes. Oh man, that looks good.
Moni is asking, where do you find the no sugar added peanut butter?
Kroger. I find this at Kroger, sometimes Walmart, but Kroger usually has it. This is a Jif. Jif.
No sugar added.
No sugar added. It does have what did I say? 2 grams of sugar. But the regular peanut butter, and there's no telling how many grams of sugar. I stopped even looking, but I look at all my labels, and this no sugar added jam, I like the strawberry, because for me it tastes like eating like a strawberry jam without all the sugar. zero sodium, 5 grams of carbs, very, very few, and 0 sugars in this. And no aftertaste, it tastes amazing. And that's by Smucker's. And you're not going to find any off-brand, sugar-free anything because it's not going to be good. So let me, what did I do with the thing, the grater? Oh, I see. So we're going to add a little bit more Parmesan. Lord, Jesus, have mercy.
You gonna try it while it's hot?
I'm going to try it while it's hot because I normally talk and have to eat cold food. We're not going to do that today. Can you all see that? Can you see? Can you see that? Can you see? Can you? Lord.
What bread do you use for your peanut butter and jelly?
Now, what bread I use? I buy the bread that I use. It's a low-carb bread. And here we go. I buy this at Aldi. It's a low-carb bread, keto friendly. And they have this in the brown and this in the white. I prefer the white. And it tastes amazing with the peanut butter and jelly. And sometimes I toast the bread with a little butter. And boom. If I don't have time to use the toaster, I put it in a pan and just sear it on each side. And when I tell you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is so good on there, woo!
The bread is good and soft.
And it's good and soft. That's the thing. Because some of the bread you find tastes like cardboard. But this bread, I'm going to show it to you again. Aldi, baby. Don't sleep on Aldi. Very soft and delicious. And most of us don't eat the butt end of the bread. The butt ends, I bake them. This is actually your breadcrumbs. I use the breadcrumbs. I wait until I get 4 or 5, put them in a container, put them in the processor. I got breadcrumbs for meatballs, whether I want to make spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, we'll talk about spaghetti. You can see I have spaghetti. Let me eat this pizza because I'm talking.
Yeah.
Daryl, let me let you try it, JD. You might want it a little bit more crispier than that, but that is good. And look, and by me layering the tortillas, low carb, look, it's like a regular thick piece of pizza crust. That's why you want to do that.
So Kia says she probably came a little late. She's trying to figure out what did you use for dough for your pizza crust.
Whoa. Look, baby. Keto wrappers, the low carb wrappers. I buy these at Aldi. But you can go to Walmart, make sure they're low carb wrappers. I buy so much stuff at Aldi because I don't want to break the bank. I don't want to run to Whole Foods and all these places. I go wherever I can get things that are less expensive. Because I buy a lot of berries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. Because those are the key items that you can have on keto lifestyle.
And you have a complete meal now.
And you have a complete meal. I'll tell you how. I had a salad, made it earlier before we came on. I'm going to add a little Parmesan, a little cheese. See? No planning, just came in here and said, what can I fix? What can I fix? Woo! And there. A salad and pizza. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And if I wanted a cocktail, yeah. You can have tequila, you can have vodka, you can have gin, you can have all those things. However, do not mix them with anything sugary like juices. No soda. I'll tell you what soda I use. I use a ginger ale, no sugar added, 0 sugar. And then if you want to mix a bubbly water, any kind of sparkling water, I use bubbly waters. And they have all different flavors, cherry, strawberry, grape, all sort of things. And even you can add the bubbly water and also using meals. And one thing about this lifestyle, to lose the weight so fast, you have to drink lots of water. So you get tired of water. So buy Mio, M-I-O, all these sparkling flavors. Fruit punch, orange, black cherry. And you can add those to the sparkling waters. You will think you're drinking a soda. Because sometimes you just want that belch. And then also, Crystal Light. Don't sleep on Crystal Light. Now, I buy these in the little packages, the little pouches, and they say add these to a bottle of water. No, baby. What I do, I take the pouch and add it to a half of a pitcher. I take that and add it to half, because it's so sweet. And you don't want to taste the aftertaste. So fill it to half a pitcher of water, and I could drink this, a whole half a pitcher, probably pretty much all day, so that I don't get bored on the water, you know. But having a mixed drink from time to time will help you, baby. And also what helped me, I joined groups. I joined Keto for Beginners on Facebook, Keto for Beginners recipes on Facebook. There are so many things out there to help you. Use your tools. Use Google if you want to find out if something is keto friendly. And use Google a lot. And one thing I use, flavor. You want flavor in everything that you are consuming. So one thing I am sold on is this, Allegro. And I know people get tired of me talking about Allegro. They don't pay me anything, but I'm gonna tell you what I use to marinate any protein. I use this to marinate my veggies. Allegro marinations. You can get this at Kroger, Target, Walmart, wherever. You can also get it online. Allegro, don't sleep on it, baby. So many people have not even heard about Allegro. But I've been using Allegro for over 20 years, maybe 25.
Somebody was asking what salad dressing you used tonight.
Okay, the salad dressing.
This, it has no sugar, no carbs.
Yes, this is
Boar's Head deli
dressing.
Look at all the herbs in that.
No carbs, just a lot of herbs. You can actually make your own dressing. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to do that. If you have a mixer, get some red wine vinegar, basil, dried basil, oregano, just whatever. And just play with herbs and spices. And add a little olive oil, grapeseed oil, whatever, a little salt, pepper to taste. Blend it really good and put it in a container. Shake it. You got your own dressing. Call it Kiki's house dressing. You know? Talk to me, Kiki. Yeah, make your own, do your own thing. And then as far as ketchup, sugar-free ketchup, baby.
No sugar added.
No sugar added. This is Heinz. And I know most of us are familiar with Heinz, but the other day, I haven't tried this, but I can't wait to try it. It's called Yo Mama's sugar-free ketchup. No sugar. I can't wait to try this. I found this at Walmart. But Heinz is something I use when I make meatloaf. One thing I learned to do when meal prepping, I went to Sam's, Walmart, even the grocery stores have these. Meal prep. If you like meatloaf, make it some meatloaf with spaghetti and meatballs. But with your spaghetti, I used to use tofu spaghetti. Now I use this, Hearts of Palm, Natural Heaven. Baby, when I tell you, I just used this, I think day 1 or 2 when we started keto. Chef for a friend of mine told me about this. Found it at the Dollar Tree. Blew my mind. I cooked my meat sauce with mushrooms and whatever protein I was using. I think I used Michael's of Brooklyn sauce instead of the Rails. Same amount of carbs, same amount of sugar, net grams per serving. And this was amazing. Amazing. Oh my God. Life changer. But one thing about me, I never counted carbs. I never count sugar. I don't do all of that. And I'm not weighing food because if I'm doing that, I'm not going to follow keto. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. And you're not either. You're going to do it for a week, maybe 3 or 4 days, and you'll say, forget this. That's not what you're going to say. You're going to say, but I'm not going to say that. But what helped me is I don't count carbs. I don't do all that. Meal prep. I didn't get in the kitchen cooking every day. I would make meatloaves, whatever that was something easy for me to fix. And I would keep snacks in the refrigerator. Devil egg, angel eggs. Ain't nothing devilish about me. I would make eggs, stuffed eggs, with, you can use Duke's mayo. Just heard about Duke's mayo because I've always used avocado mayo. Regular traditional mayo has tons and tons of carbs, sugar. You don't need that. See, sugar is our enemy. It packs on pounds on us. So use avocado mayo or Duke's. I think Duke's is better because it tastes like traditional regular old mayo that's full of fat, and it's not, and the sugar and the carbs. So I would prefer Duke's. This is good because this is what I've always used, avocado mayo. And most of you know that have been following me for a while know that I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. Okay? I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. So when I say that, I love barbecue. Yep, I do. Barbecue is in my genes. So when I tell you that, I love barbecue. So I developed a barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. Kickin Country Keto barbecue sauce. Kickin Country Keto. You see that? Kickin, Kickin with no G, keto barbecue sauce. This is available on Amazon and also on TikTok Shop. And soon, baby, soon, it will be at your local retailers. I will announce what stores it will be in very soon. And I can't wait, and I know you can't wait. But you're welcome now to get this on Amazon and on TikTok Shop. If you have Amazon, it's free shipping, baby. Free shipping, barbecue. You can still have barbecue. And this is not loaded with carbs. It only has 5 grams of sodium and 1 gram of sugar. When I tell you there's a kick to this, I have tasted lots of barbecue sauces that are keto friendly. And I know you probably have too, and you may like them. You may think you like them. Wait till you try this. Because when you taste this, you're going to look for somebody to slap. Just don't let it be me, because it's that good. Kickin Country Keto, baby. Keto. And of course, some of you know I was on Next Level Chef with Gordon Ramsay, Richard Blaze, and Naisha Arrington. Richard Blaze, team, Richard Blaze. Of course, the show premieres January 28th. Make sure you tune in. Hulu, Fox Network. I can't wait. Of course, I'm having a viewing party. I cannot wait. Yes. But make sure when you start this lifestyle, have a talk to yourself. You go in there, sit in the mirror. And I made my mind up. I was sick and tired of
being sick and tired.
Right, of being sick and tired. And Sister Nadera, you got to get your big ass up. I'm talking to myself now. And you need to lose this weight. And I had to have that prep talk to myself because after being on dialysis, yes, I was on dialysis for 17 years. And God, I thank you for the gift of life. I received a kidney transplant November the 17th of 2019. And that was a life changer. And so I vowed, I told Lord, listen, if you do this for me, I will take care of this kidney. And so then I set forth to lose the weight. And I started this keto journey over 3.5 years ago. And this is the end result. I've lost 147 pounds by doing keto. And so being that it has helped me, I want to help the masses. I want to help the masses, even you. So if you're considering doing keto, or even now starting this day, today, what's today's date?
Today is the 22nd?
22nd. Yeah, the 22nd. Make today your first day of your keto challenge and count down from this day, the 22nd, to 19 days from now. And take a picture of yourself in the mirror and take a picture of the scale. And you can send that to me. And we've got a challenge going on. The challenge is this. Whoever loses the most weight from our start date, which was, what was that?
Last Monday, 15th.
The 15th of January
February.
until February the 2nd. So whoever loses the most weight, we will give you a case of Kickin Country Keto Barbecue. Yes, I'll send you a full case of Kickin Country Keto Barbecue sauce. Initially, I was going to do like 4 or 5 bottles. And I thought, you know what? If somebody's losing 15, 20 pounds, whatever they lose, 20 pounds or whatever, that's worth a whole case. So they can share with their loved ones, their family members, or whoever. Or just be greedy and keep it for yourself. Because you never get tired of barbecue. There's always something you can grill. And even this week, we're going to do sliders. We have buns. They're buns. Keto, that are keto-friendly buns.
Right?
Yeah, we're going to do that this week. So many things you can do with barbecue. Sometimes I just do oven-baked chicken or just pour it over. Just put, you know what? I put this shucks on everything. That's not what I wanted to say, but But getting back to the meat of the message, meal prep helped me. I would prep things and make sure when you leave the house, always have something, whether it's berries or not even that. Because there are days I leave the house, I don't even think about eating because I'm not hungry. But then when you're out there, you know how that urge hits you, I gotta eat something. And you get all jittery and I gotta eat something. And the first thing you do, you go to McDonald's. Well, go to McDonald's. You go to McDonald's and order yourself whatever you want to. I do. You know what I do? I said, give me a cheeseburger or give me 2 cheeseburgers. Yeah. And I take the burger off of the bun and eat the burger, not the bun. You see? Yeah, you can do that. And don't eat any of those drinks. Everything is loaded with sugar and all that. So make sure you keep your pouches to add to your bottled water. You might only use half of this. And meals. Remember I talked about meals. I keep these in my car everywhere. I take them to a restaurant. Let nothing stop me. And if you go to my page, you'll see that I went to Chick-fil-A one day. And I had Chick-fil-A for lunch. I had the grilled nuggets and a small kale salad. And I think I may have spent like $8 or $9, maybe less than that. And I had diet lemonade. And I was sitting out with myself and made a video to let you know, yes, you can still go out to dinner. You can go out to fancy upscale restaurants. Just be conscious of what you're eating. Grilled foods, seafoods, any protein you want, just make sure there's no sugar. Find out if there's cooked in any sugar and all that. Just be conscious. Veggies, knowing what veggies you can have. Google keto veggies. Keto veggies. And I come on here every night or every morning and I give insight, things that have helped me along the way. And I won't allow you to go stray. And you can inbox me and say, hey, chef, did you try this? Or is this keto friendly? You don't have to call me. Go to Google. Ask Google. And I mentioned Join Keto for Beginners. Chime in. You can ask questions. That's what helped me. And I went in to Keto for Beginners and I would ask the questions. And anyone on keto, they're like me. They're going to beam in and try to, oh no, don't do that. That has too many carbs. No, do this. This is great. That's what helped me. And mind you, I have a dear sister, Betty Marrero in Memphis, Tennessee, that's a nutritionist. She's one of the reasons why I started keto. However, when she told me about it, she came to visit me here in Atlanta. And I said, she's always been a health fanatic. And she had lost some weight. And I said, what did you do? And she was like, keto, baby. And I said, oh, okay. So being that she's my sister, you know how when you're connected to someone, you don't want to hear that. I said, oh, okay. And I went on, I was like, shh, I have nothing to do no keto. Because she was counting carbs. She was doing, I was like, I'm not. So I was already turned off because she was counting carbs and she was, keeping track of how many sugar she was getting in a day and just all the stuff that I knew I wasn't going to do. So I wasn't going to try and research it. I said, oh, well, maybe I'll try something else. And then maybe 4 or 5 months later, this was during COVID, a dear friend of ours, her daughter was graduating from high school, and she sent us an invitation for the graduation parade during COVID. So we got dressed, got dressed, went, and so I'm in the car looking for the young lady's mother. So I pull up and I'm like, where's your mom? She's right there. I'm like, where? I don't see her. And she's right there. And I looked, and she said, hey, it's me. I'm like, Evie? She said, yeah, it's me. And I'm like, whoa, what did you do? And she was like, does this sound familiar? She's like, keto, baby. I was like, whoa. And I was like, okay. And I just looked like dumbfounded. She's like, yeah, I did keto. Because she dropped the weight so fast. Carbs and the sugar, baby. So I rushed home and I called my sister, Betty Marrero, in Memphis, Tennessee. And I said, tell me about this daggone keto. And she just broke it down for me. And then she started telling me about the carbs, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to do all that. But I knew that it worked. And so I got on the computer and I started Googling, actually my phone, and started Googling things about keto. I went to YouTube and did a little research for maybe about a month. Then I told JD, I said, hey, let's start keto. Let's try this for 2 weeks, is what I said. And so we started for 2 weeks. Went out that weekend and we ate all crazy. And then that Monday we started keto. And I was pretty strict. We followed the plan for a week. And I said, let's not weigh for a week. So I'm telling you, do not get on the scale throughout this whole 19-day challenge until day 19. So if you're getting on the scale every day, stop doing it. So we didn't get on the scale until that week, after the week. And he got on, he had lost 8 pounds. And I was like, damn. And so I got on, I had lost like 6 pounds. I'm like, wait a minute, 6 pounds and 8 pounds? I said, maybe that's just water weight, And I said, well, okay, well, that's 8 pounds, that's 6. I said, well, listen, I got so excited. I said, let's get off on the weekend and let's just eat whatever we want to eat and we'll get back on Monday. And so we did that. So we thinking we were going to get off and eat anything, all kind of crazy stuff. We really didn't. And because we were mentally thinking about the carbs we were consuming and the sugar. So we were both sold. So that Monday we got back on. And the next week he lost another 8 pounds. And I lost another 6 pounds. I'm like, whoa, that's 12 pounds. And he was like, 16. I'm like, in 2 weeks? So boom, I was sold. I knew that sugar and flour were doing a thing on my body. And I was like, this has got to be a lifestyle for me. And so I committed. And I'm not saying that there weren't some days that I ate a bag of Cheetos or a candy bar or something. No, I'm not saying that, because it happened. And there are going to be some days that you're going to fall off the wagon. But let me tell you, it's okay. Get back up. Get back up and start over. Every time you fall, say, okay, don't beat yourself up. Get your ass back up, get back on track, and get back on the plan. Because I can't tell you how many days I fell off and ate a candy bar or 2 or 3. But I got back up. And you have to get back up too. And get back on the wagon and start over again the next day or later that evening. Don't focus on what you did the day before. Okay, I'm going to start this over again, and let's get up and let's try it again. And another key is, like I mentioned, I would have angel eggs or devil eggs in the refrigerator. Little things. And when I make them, I would make them with dill relish. Plain old dill relish, not sweet relish. Remove the sugar from your mind. And so, I grew up with devil eggs or angel eggs, or whatever you call them, but my mom made them with sweet relish. Use dill relish. And if you want the sweetness, use your monk fruit sugar. Monk fruit. I get this on Amazon, or you can order straight from the manufacturer. Now this is monk fruit in the gold. I don't like the white, so I'm going to tell you, do not. You might like the white, but for me, I'm trying to get you to commit to this lifestyle. So I would say use the gold because it tastes like regular sugar. And this, it looks just like this. Not the raw sugar, because that's not keto friendly. This is monk fruit in the gold. Looks like brown sugar. And it's available on Amazon. You can order straight from the manufacturer, and this is a larger bag. You can order the smaller or the large, but I prefer the large because and you only need, for me, I only need like 1 tablespoon. But when I first started, I would use 2. Your body gets used to it, and if you use too much, it's too sweet. So I use 1 tablespoon in my coffee, and that's the monk fruit. And these are some snacks. If I'm out in the street, I keep a bag of beef jerky in the car. If you don't like beef jerky, there are pork skins. There's so many things. I mentioned deviled eggs, tuna, keeping tuna, things that you can make a sandwich out of. If you're going on the go, take your tuna sandwich, or take you a pimento cheese sandwich. There is a gluten-free, keto-friendly pimento cheese, if you're into that. Or you can make your own pimento cheese with the avocado mayo or Duke's mayo, diced pimentos, a little salt and pepper, however you want to season it, or put some jalapenos in there. Take it to the next level. You talking to me? I came from Next Level Chef with Gordon Ramsay and Naisha and Richard Blaze. So it's always next level for me. But have fun with whatever you're cooking. Take your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, whatever. Little snacks.
Hey, Chef, are you planning to do any desserts at any point?
Yes, we're gonna do. This is a brownie that I buy at Aldi. But I'm gonna do some custom desserts, baby. We're gonna do lemon vanilla cheesecake. Yes, made with monk fruit. And if you tuned in last week, I think Friday, we did crepes. Go to my page and see, we did crepes one morning. Sweet, we made them with almond flour, berries, and whipped cream. We made them with whipped cream made out of monk fruit sugar. Because heavy cream is keto friendly. We made the cream ourselves. Don't buy the cream in the store because it's loaded with sugar. Make your own heavy whipped cream. And those are things that you can have on the side. We're gonna make cheesecake. There's breads that we're gonna make. We made frittatas, egg bites. Egg bites, you can make those. We made them in like little muffin pans with cupcake wrappers. Stuff them with whatever you want to put in them. I think we use some bacon bits, sausage, or they can be totally vegetarian. Just whatever you want. Just have fun. You can use some of these same ingredients we just used for the pizza in your egg bites. And I keep them in a container in the refrigerator. Take out a few, eat them as a snack, whatever. My biggest problem for me was snacking. And so Costco has an aisle full of keto snacks. So many keto snacks. And Aldi does too. But Aldi, you have to kind of look around. And so many things are marked keto friendly or paleo. Make sure you're getting lots of protein, but the key to this is water. Water. And having fun with your food. Using herbs and spices, fresh herbs and your spices. And don't be afraid to use turmeric, cumin, all these different herbs. That's where your flavor is. Mustard, hot sauce, all those things are keto friendly. Marinate your meats in Allegro or mustard, Dijon mustard, whatever you wish. Just have fun. Just be as creative as you can be. And make sure that you're not doing this lifestyle correctly. This is a joke for you, if you don't have some barbecue in your life. So you've got to get you some Kickin Country keto barbecue sauce for this lifestyle. So that's why I want you to join this challenge so you can shed those pounds and win a case, okay? But I've had fun tonight cooking this stuff. Are there any questions? But you can always inbox me, and I'll answer any questions for you. But make sure you join some groups on Facebook. Join Kickin Country Keto, and make sure you follow me. Follow and like me. If you like this content, make sure you like and follow Daryl Taylor Chef Drama on TikTok, Instagram, also Twitter is Daryl Taylor 7. And let's stay connected. And let's shed these pounds in our 19-day keto challenge. Today is day 7. We made it one whole week. And tomorrow is day 8. And tomorrow I'm thinking about doing blueberry pancakes and some sort of amazing protein. And eggs, scrambled eggs.
So I got 2 things for you, Chef.
What's that?
Danny, say thank you to Danny. She said she just got her barbecue sauce today.
Aww. Make sure you let us know how you like it, Danny. Shake it up good and have fun with it. It has a little kick to it. But just don't look for me to kick me, to slap me because it's so good.
And Lynn wants to know, what alternative do you use for rice?
Glad you asked that. Hold tight. Boom, 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 boom. Cauliflower rice. Now, I buy this fresh at Trader Joe's, but you can buy this frozen. I prefer the fresh. It doesn't matter. They're all about the same. Cauliflower rice. And you don't cook it in a lot of water. I steam this. What I do, I saute any veggies that I want to use, like whether it's tomatoes. Sometimes I'll use roasted tomatoes in a can. Saute a few onion, a little garlic, and a little olive oil, a little tomato paste. Now listen to all these flavors I'm calling out. And whatever herbs and stuff I'm going to use, put those in a pot, in a saucepan, saute them a little bit until you get a little color on the onions. Ooh. And then I add in my tomato paste, put that in there, and then I put my little cauliflower rice. Ooh. And then I maybe like 2 or 3 teaspoons of water or so, and steam it. Put the lid on there. Steam it. And literally, I turn the eye off and just let it steam for a few minutes. And just walk away from it. Come back, and boom. And you got an amazing, delicious cauliflower rice. And if you want to add protein to it, sometimes I do a stir fry. Shrimp fried rice, beef fried rice. And I'll teach those one night. I'll show you how I make the stir fried shrimp and all that stuff. But it is amazing. And I'll tell you, you cannot taste the difference. If you have children or your husband and you want to just surprise them one night and just say you're having chicken and rice, make your chicken and steam you some cauliflower steam it with some onion and all that good stuff, and steam it, stir it up, and serve it, the chicken over the rice. He will not know the difference. He will think he's sitting there eating freaking rice and chicken. It's just that good. And sometimes I make a little gravy. Oh yeah, I make gravy, chicken and rice, chicken and cauliflower rice. And I'll show you how I make the gravy. And tell you what, since you asked that, that'll be one of our midweek dinners. I think we should do this on maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday. We'll do chicken and rice. Just a low country, we'll call it low country cooking with Chef Drama. Yeah, we'll do chicken and rice. Thanks for asking that. I'm glad I just happened to have some cauliflower rice on hand tonight. Because when I looked at it in the refrigerator, I said, oh my God, I need to cook this real soon because I don't want it to go bad, you know? So there we have it.
Lynn says she's excited to see the cauliflower rice.
It's going to be
Carl
amazing.
says she can't wait to see it.
Whenever I cook it, you can't get enough of it.
No, I love it.
It's just that good.
And did you tell me you made macaroni and cheese?
Oh yeah, oh my God. Chef has won awards for my mac and cheese. And that's the traditional mac and cheese. So I thought, my clients, because I own a catering service, Epicurean Drama, events here in Atlanta, and they go crazy over my mac and cheese. So I said, I wonder if I can duplicate that mac and cheese with cauliflower. And so I did. So we'll do that too one night. We'll do that. So I do mac and cheese with cauliflower. Yes, with the eggs, a little heavy cream, nutmeg, and you bake it for a little minute. Because you got to remember, these are not pasta noodles. This is a cauliflower. So it doesn't need long. It's a vegetable. But when you try it, you're going to look for me to slap the taste out of my mouth. Oh, it's just that good. Mac and cheese. Baked. We're not talking about stuff you cooking this in the pot. We're cooking this with your eggs, a little nutmeg, and just a lot of goodness. A little ricotta, a little cream cheese, just some of everything. But you still don't want to overindulge, in it because, we don't want you to have high cholesterol. So you be mindful of what you're consuming and the amounts. Just because you're doing keto don't mean you got to go crazy. And I think that's what people, they go to the doctor and they say, your cholesterol's up. What are you doing? And they say keto because you're doing it wrong. Don't make the stuff and eat all of it. That's not the point. You don't do that. And that's not what I did. Never did that. Because I was mindful of the fact that I am a kidney transplant recipient. As I mentioned, I got a kidney transplant in November 17th of 2019. So I had to be mindful of that. Because when I went to my doctor to consult with them about me doing keto, they were against me doing keto. But I knew my body and I knew that I didn't have to do all the dairy, all the protein. I didn't have to do all of that. I could do it, customize it to fit my body, my lifestyle. And I knew what and how much to do. And I did it accordingly. And this is the end result. I've lost 147 pounds. And I'm not where I want to be. I still need to tone up. And I'm still in this space now where I still feel 289 pounds. I'm that person. And it's going to take some time for me to get that out of my head because I was heavy for so long. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I'm going to sign off. It's been wonderful. And I've enjoyed cooking with you guys tonight. And I'm going to heat my pizza back up and I'm going to finish it. Doesn't that look good though? Look at that pizza. And this is made with a low-carb tortilla.
You can actually put that back in the fryer.
I can put it back in the oven and it'll heat back up. And I'm going to enjoy these two pieces in just a minute.
So, Chef, when will you be back on?
I promise that I will be on in the morning, and I think I'm going to make low-carb blueberry pancakes. And I'm excited because I'm already hungry for that now. I wanted them this morning, but I had some things that pop up. I couldn't come on this morning, but we'll do low-carb pancakes. So many things you can do with almond flour. And so I had tried almond flour with cookies and all that. I didn't like it because it was kind of gritty. I'm not a fan of almond flour. But I found out the secret. You can put that flour in your body mix it up, and it refines it. It's like putting the sugar, the monk fruit sugar. When I made what did I make those? The Monday we made the breakfast. It was the crepes. When I made the whipped cream, I made that with monk fruit. I put the monk fruit in the body mix, blended it, turned it to confectioner's sugar. Same way with the pancakes. We're going to put the almond flour in the body mix with all the other ingredients, the eggs, a little cream cheese, just a little, and monk fruit, blend it up together, and some other ingredients. And we're going to have some amazing pancakes. And then we'll blend in the blueberries because we don't want the batter to turn blue. So we'll put that in there after. We'll fold them in there and we'll just drop them out and make some incredible pancakes. And we can either use the powdered sugar from the monk fruit or we can use sugar-free syrup. I can't wait. And garnish them with berries and whatever, and a little protein, whether we'll have bacon or sausage or chicken sausage or turkey, whatever. We're going to have that for breakfast in the morning. So we'll see you in the morning for an amazing keto breakfast. I am Daryl Taylor, Chef Drama from Next Level Chef Season 2 with Gordon Ramsay, Naisha, and Richard Blaze, Naisha Arrington. And please like and follow me, Chef Daryl, Chef Drama from Next Level Chef, the owner of Epicurean Drama, and the founder of Overflow End-Stage Renal Foundation. Thank you for following me and liking my page on TikTok, Instagram. I'll see you tomorrow. Chef Drama, have an amazing night. Bye-bye.